Okay, because, the Westland Army's coming, and a small detachment is left behind to stay with the town. Everything's fine for a while. Then a military unit from the Westman. La, 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 la.
Drink some more beer. I think that's going to help.
Better. So then a small military unit from the Westland Army sweeps in, kills all of the Daharan soldiers, and they go on a fucking rampage. And they kill everybody, and they yell that this is what happens to those who follow Dark and Rawl.
Which, okay, cool.
Yeah? Why?
Well, don't follow Rawl, right?
Well, yeah, obviously, that's not a bad thing. You shouldn't follow Rawl. But also, can't believe that it's Westlanders.
Oh, yeah, that, okay.
Right?
Yeah, right.
That's,
no, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. I am much more with it than you give me credit for, JD. So, as Kaylin, reiterates to Richard that it seems like it's Westlanders, he grabs her shirt, whips her around, and hollers at her that it's not Westlanders.
Yeah, he puts he's real grabby. He's unnecessarily aggressive about it, I would say.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments again. About what you just said. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't manhandle the lady.
Grab her by the shoulder.
He already shoved her down, like you said.
Yeah.
And it's too far, man. I could never do that to you.
Yeah.
If I had ever done that to you, I would immediately know that this conversation has gone way too fucking far and I need to cool off.
Yeah.
No.
You can put your hand on her, but don't, whip her the fuck around. No, what's going on in the comments?
Okay.
I can't read them.
Aaron goes, sympathetic. To have high sympathy for someone. Get it? High. Like an addict. Yeah, and so I saw that out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, okay, Jade's talking about a pretty serious thing. What's this? What is this? Sympathetic. That's a thing.
Can't edit audio.
Nope, can't edit audio.
See this? Okay. No, but I do respect Kaylin's response to Richard. Oh, it's Jackson's 9:00 alarm.
That's
Sorry.
the Alexa upstairs.
Yep. So I do respect Kaylin's response to him because she's like, yeah, fucking duh. I'm just telling you what I was just told. Like you asked me to.
Right.
So maybe let go of me
Chill
and
your
calm
tits.
down. Remember how I'm mother confessor and shit?
Right.
I would take it down. Just 10%, okay?
It's such a weird contrast because from Queen, my nerds will forgive me for this. I almost said Queen Amidala.
I heard it in your voice.
It was bad. Anyways, from Queen Melena's standpoint, if you looked at her the wrong way, she would cut your head off. This dude has now shoved the person that the queens bow down to the ground once and then whipped her around and screamed in her face.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he needs to take it easy a little bit.
Yeah.
He let her go, but she told him.
She tailed him.
Yeah.
She did. She tailed him.
He let her go, but she said that wasn't the end of it. And then filled him in on the rest of what happened.
Oh, I'm sure she told him a thing or two. It looks like Al Meyer joined us. What's up, Al?
Hey!
I screwed up, buddy, so we're just doing it live tonight, and we're glad to see you.
Yeah. Now we're all hanging out. We're social distancing like we're supposed to.
Yeah. Actually, Jade, I think you might be 4 feet away from me. So
Yeah,
I'm
well.
just going to have to ask you to... Yeah, there you go. Okay, now we're fine.
So, the people left alive started leaving, and, like, they were trying to bury their family first and shit.
I love how we can laugh on a show like this because we're drinking and having a good time, and then we're like, okay, back to the story. So people were leaving because they were burying their dead family after the slaughter.
The bloated carcasses. Yay.
We're all, I mean, I think we're just a little bit dulled to it because of Terry.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's how you get through real life, guys.
Right?
Beer.
Cheers. Cheers, guys. If you have one out there, enjoy.
Beers and books. That's how we do it. So, that night, some of the Westlanders came back and told them the dead were not allowed to be fucking buried. They had to be left to be picked clean by animals.
Harsh.
Yeah. It's a little bit disrespectful. Not very cool. So, then they also executed all the remaining men and boys. So they had more carcasses to not bury.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
And then they made all the women watch.
Yeah.
Which is pure psychopath move.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, there's no point. That's just to freak them out.
Just to underline the point that, like, you should follow us because we're better than Rawl, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys seem real super.
Don't you like us now?
Holy shit.
Aren't you real believers now?
Oh, I'm a believer, all right. Holy fuck.
You know what might make this better?
I mean, it's got to be beer, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
has
beer.
to
You're
be.
so good job. Good guess.
Look at,
Cheers.
you hear that? It's empty. That's no good to me. All right.
I'm excited to tell you guys about this beer.
Oh, I am too. We actually had this one earlier. Oops, I'm bumping the microphone.
Yeah, you are.
And we were both really, really surprised by it. So this beer is called Watusi Moonshot, and it's from Roke Brewing Company. Jade and I were actually just there a couple of weeks ago.
With Aaron!
Yeah, while hanging out with Aaron, we went to go see the Dollop podcast live. If you guys haven't checked that out, I really, really, really recommend
But
it.
you can't now.
Yeah, well, yeah, not live. You missed it, but it's called Watusi Moonshot. It's a caramel apple sour ale. And, I mean, you guys know how we feel about sours, but it's 5% and it's only 5 IBUs. So not super strong and kind of sweet.
And we had to try it because, like, I love caramel apple stuff.
Yeah. Jade's favorite flavor is apple anything, especially green apple.
Yeah.
Yes, so there's a difference. But you guys, this shit is so good. The apple part of it actually tastes like you bit into a tart apple.
Yeah. If you've ever, like, dipped apple slices in chocolate, or not chocolate, in caramel sauce, like that thin, like, delicious caramel, that's exactly what it tasted like, because you got, like, the big apple chit and then a nice caramel finish. It was so good.
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, it's weird the way that the flavors mix together because that's the way they mix in real life.
Yeah.
You got the tartness of the apple, not overly tart, still very, very sweet. Then you got the caramel on the end, but it was like an overlaying tone. You didn't get it right away.
It's with a sweet touch to the front and tart apple to the back of the palate. This kettle sour ale is a pleasant reminiscence of the caramel apple.
I mean, Jade and I were really, really impressed.
So if you can find this, fucking drink it.
I'm getting more beer.
Yeah, sorry for the awkward pause. Normally this would be cut out.
Yeah, we can't do that.
You guys get to hang out with me and sit with me while we get all settled. What's Ale say? What did Ale say? That's what I tried to say.
He says it's a drinking and speaking dinner mix. And then Aaron says, Jade, you have to sing during beer breaks now.
Nobody wants that. I don't think you really want that.
Oh, I mean, all right, Jade, you start drinking. Start drinking. Yeah, start drinking and then start singing. And we're going to be back right after this, which is right now. How many of you went, oh, shit, is he really going to? Nope.
No.
Still there.
We're still here.
Cheers. Again,
Cheers.
we're drinking cans, so you can't hear the clink, but...
There is actually a file somewhere of, like, clipped together...
Just don't.
There's a file somewhere of lots of different singing clips from this show, but I don't know if it's ever going to make its way to
See
the surface.
light of day?
Because there's a lot of different people singing on there.
Oh, yeah. I think I know a couple of people on that list.
Not you. You don't fucking sing even though you can.
I've been lucky so far to not get caught.
Anyways, back to the super happy chapter.
He goes, ching, sort of true sound.
Hey, thank you. We were missing that.
Ale's on point.
Sorry.
Yummy.
Sorry. So, I struggled with this earlier. I'm going to need you to take it.
Okay, and this is another point of, like I was saying earlier, we can laugh really hard at stuff, and then he just says Corona. Oh, gosh, you guys.
I'm not drinking Corona. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't drink that.
So, oh, yeah, like I was saying, it's funny how we can laugh at something like this on a show and then turn around and talk about a serious topic like this. And I wanted to bring one thing up quick, is that Terry has addressed this. She tells him that the soldiers raped all the women and the girls. And, you know, the girls that he just was talking to, they had just been raped.
Yeah, that's why they didn't want any meat from him.
Yeah, they didn't want anything to do with him. And Terry was asked, how come this topic comes up in your books so brutally, you know? And he goes, well, it's a brutal topic. And it happens a lot, and people don't talk about it. And, like, it's true. And it's awful. And, you know, for all the horrible shit that happens in these books, and a lot of horrible shit happens, this is something that does come up again and again throughout the different battles and stuff. And just, ugh.
Yeah.
It makes it visceral, and it makes it real. It makes you hate these people that Terry has made up, right? This hasn't actually, I mean, it has happened to people, but it hasn't happened to any of these characters.
Yeah.
But you still fucking hate these people because they're monsters.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes it's just difficult to say on a podcast that we're all trying to keep our spirits up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry. Too real?
Yeah. Richard, though, is, like, adamant that this shit was not his people. And Kaylin's like, yeah, okay. But who was it then? And why did they do it? And Richard doesn't have an answer.
Right.
$23.19.
Don't cough, Jade.
See, this is why I like editing. Editing.
Who's Eden?
Where talking makes you cough.
Yes. Yeah, we'll blame the beer, and it's fine. It's fine. It's like that.
It's fine.
Who sent that to us? Was that
Desiree?
Desiree sent us the GIF when we said that our episode was going to be late, and she sent us the GIF of the little dog waving its arms because the whole world is like burning down around it.
Yeah, his
It's like,
room's
"I'm
burning,
fine."
and he's drinking coffee. He's like, this is fine. Yep, that's been our week so far. Everyone's week, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is fine.
Yay, it's fine. Hey.